What's up, guys? We're back here with another video of hoods, outlaws, and legends, or I should say hood, not hoods. This time we're going to be going into our first heist here. So this is our first heist. I have not played the game besides the tutorial and playing around in my hideout, so you'll kind of get what it looks like going into the first heist. You're not going to see the greatest gameplay here, obviously. This is my first time trying to learn the game, so don't judge me too harshly. So as you can see, you want to get the key, get the vault, and then take the treasure chest and extract at one of the extraction zones. As you can see, we're playing the ranger class here, so we have the bow and arrow, which didn't work too well against that enemy right there, since I did have a helmet on. As we can see, our teammates here highlighted in green when they're not directly in view.
Crossbowman,
calling out some enemies on the side there. The name of this map currently that we're playing, I believe, is Marshland. It's our first go here. So at this point, it's kind of working our way into the castle and trying to find the sheriff and pickpocket the vault key off of them. Once we do get that vault key, we'll be able to locate the vault and open it to try and get the treasure chest.
Guard here. So
there'll be times where I might stop talking as much over it. This way you guys can kind of focus on the gameplay and what's going on. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a raw idea of how a heist works in this game. Nice synchronized kill there by my two teammates. I mentioned this in an earlier video, but there is crossplay. This game is on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. I'm actually not sure if it's on PS4 and Xbox One. I think it is, but I'm not positive on that. But it is completely crossplay. You can turn crossplay off as well. I've heard from some people, specifically when they're playing on console, if they turned off crossplay, the wait times to find games were anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes. That might get a little better as the game gets a little older here. But with crossplay on, the matchmaking seems to be pretty instant for the most part. So we've made our way into the church here. It looks like the enemy team did pick up the vault key, so they do have the key, so they should be working their way towards the vault now. So at this point, what we'd want to do is try and find the enemy team to steal the key from them and get into the vault first. Now, it doesn't really matter who gets into the vault first. It doesn't really give them too much of an advantage. It just kind of gives them some XP. So whoever gets the vault key and pickpockets the sheriff opens the vault and then takes the treasure chest, picks up the treasure chest. I believe we'll get some bonus XP, and you'll see in the end game menu, it'll kind of give you a little screen showing you who won each of those categories as well. A lot of sneaking around here. Try not to be seen by any guards. At this point, we're kind of looking to see where the enemies are right now. You can see on the screen there, it says the enemy alerted the keep. At that point, what they'll do, enemies around there will close doors, like you see the one that we're running under right now, to try and trap people into rooms. Headshots do work the best. You can also, as you'll see here, you can pick up your arrows once you do shoot them. Just walk over to the body or the wall that they are sticking in, and you'll be able to pick them back up. There will be ammo refill chests around as well, but you can also just pick them up. So there's the sheriff, but the sheriff doesn't really matter much at this point,
Here.
since the vault key was already taken by the other team.
We need to steal that treasure.
So now we'll notify you. The enemy team has opened the vault. The enemy team does have the chest. And you'll see now the 3 extraction zones highlighted. So now the enemy has a choice to go to the wetlands, ruins, or sunken
They
village
know the treasure's missing.
to start the extraction. So once they take the treasure chest and place it on one of those extraction zones, the other 2 will unhighlight. So it'll pretty much just be that one extraction zone you'll be working on from there. I'm gonna watch out for the sheriff here, even though they don't have the key. They can still come after you, and they're a one-hit kill if they do hit you. So we did see for a second there where the treasure chest was. The enemy teams dropped it, so the icon did appear there on the screen. You'll see I do turn around once I notice that the C zone right here is captured by the enemy team. So what I'll do is I'll capture it here for my team. Pretty much what it allows us to do, if one of us does die, we'll be able to pick this as one of our respawn points, which will be a little closer to the extraction zone.
This is ours now.
At this point, I'm still kind of trying to figure some things out, so some more experienced people you'll probably see play the game a little better here. I'm kind of figuring out what we're doing. We also, my team is, I don't think anyone's above a level 5 on my team. The team we are going against, I think was all ranked player levels 25 and above. So there's some experienced players on the other team. As you can see, if you don't get headshots, we'll take a couple body shots to kill the enemies. So there's our first death. So as you can see, the countdown for the respawns. Now we'll get to choose where we want to respawn. You can respawn at your original spawn location, or if you do have the spots captured A, B, and C, you can choose which one you want to respawn at. As you die as well, your respawn timer will get longer too. So there, I think it was 10 seconds. The most I've had after a couple deaths, I believe it was a 20-second respawn. So at this point, you can see the enemy has brought the chest to the extraction zone. So they are using the winch to extract it at this point. And you can see the bar on top there. They're all checkpoints. So every checkpoint, that team that gets that checkpoint will earn gold. Now there's 5 checkpoints before you get to the final one. If they get to that 5th checkpoint and we wipe out the enemy team, we can technically still win by bringing the chest to that last checkpoint and extracting the chest ourselves. The more checkpoints you get for yourself and your team, you'll earn more gold, which the gold later on you'll see is kind of how you level up your hideout, and you're able to buy stuff in your hideout as well. I've said this in the previous video, going over the hideout stuff, but you'll be able to take that gold and you can choose kind of Robin Hood style to give it to the people, and what that does is it levels up your hideout. And leveling up your hideout as well as your player level and your character level will unlock new customization options as far as weapons and clothing and perks in your hideout. So I think he thought right there that he was gonna get in a different spot, that I wasn't gonna be able to see him in, but my team doesn't play this too well here, so spoiler alert, we do end up losing here, but I think the majority of people on my team were kind of still learning, so we'll get better. Overall, I think the concept is kind of solid. I think I'd like personally the maps to be a little bigger, maybe there to be more AI on the maps as well. Since we seem to kind of wipe the map of the AI pretty quickly. The pacing seemed a little quick. They got to the sheriff and pickpocketed pretty quickly as well. So I think there's just a couple things that could be tweaked. overall, for the first heist, it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good experience. I'm looking forward to playing more, and we'll have more videos coming up in the coming days, looking over Heist, kind of looking over the characters as well. So if you are looking for more Hood, Outlaw, and Legends videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate leaving a like. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.